Hi, my name is Adam Regaba, and I'm with Upfront Consultants. What we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about uh, reviews in Google Maps and how to remove or push down bad reviews on Google Maps. So let's get right to it. First thing I'm going to do is do a search here on Google for restaurants. Okay, when I type that in, it shows me local restaurants here in Queens, New York. If you're familiar with Google Maps, this is the A to G that shows up, and it triggers the IP to know your location. So Google knows I'm in Queens, and it's going to go ahead and show me restaurants that are close by. If we look here, the first business is Bourbon Street Restaurant and Catering. It's a good restaurant here in Bayside. I gave it a good review. If you click here, you're able to see the actual listing. Now, this listing is a very good listing. It's been filled out completely. It's either been done by an SEO or the business owner or the owner of the listing knows what they're doing. If you look here, they filled it out completely. The categories are correct. Price, reservations at open table, menu at all menus. The hours are complete. Uh, it's has at a glance and kind of deals from the owner and coupons, which is a great listing all around. Owner verified, which is, like I said, very, very important to verify your listing if you do have one. And there is a separate video for that, which you'll be able to view as well. But let's get into the reviews here. So the reviews, I put a great place to eat. Because I do like this restaurant. And if you look here, there's some other great reviews. And 32 reviews, they have 4 stars, which is excellent, excellent. However, there are some bad ones. Mike here on November 16th felt the urge to go ahead and leave a bad review. So Mike didn't like it. He said the service is slow and the portions, he said the portions were generous. Of course, as usual, people who leave reviews will put bad and good in the same review. What you'd want to do here, the first step is to go ahead and flag this review. So we're going to go ahead here and put your email address. Anybody can do this as well, and you can go ahead and hit submit. Okay, I put it as other, just to go back real quick. The violation type, okay, if there's advertising, if there's illegal content, if there's hateful, violent, or inappropriate content, you would want to pick that. This situation, you'd want to pick other. You don't want to lie and make it seem like it's something it isn't, and they'll never remove it. So you go ahead and hit other. Usually, this process is quite, tedious, and you have to wait about 3 weeks till they come around to check this claim that you put up. So it's a slow way of doing it, and it doesn't always work. The fastest way to do it is to go ahead and put a review yourself. As the owner of the listing, you're allowed to do that. I wouldn't pretend that you're somebody who's eaten there. I'd just put, good stuff about your restaurant, and maybe even say you're the owner. The other way is to have family and friends and people who have actually eaten at your restaurant to go ahead and leave some good reviews. So you need about 3 to 4 to push this to the second page. And what I mean by that is once you leave about 4 good reviews, these reviews here would be pushed to the second page. So somebody, when they find your listing on Google, would actually have to click here to see more reviews. And usually people uh, don't do that. They usually just look at the first couple. Now, is that the best way to go? Probably not. The best way to do it, and the way I recommend, in the way that gets good results, is to go to flag it, and you go right here to the legal requests over here. Okay, this is a more serious way of flagging a review. Okay, the legal removal is something that's used more or less for competitors, which a lot of people suffer from competitors that will come to their listing and will blast it with bad reviews. So this way they get your business. And it's a very common thing on Google. It's very malicious and it can be damaging to somebody's business. So if that's the situation, I highly recommend filling this out completely and going ahead and signing it at the bottom here. So it is a legally binding signature. And what Google will do is they'll take it more seriously. They'll investigate it and they'll check the IP address. So if somebody's leaving multiple reviews, which 9 times out of 10 competitors are doing them from their same computer. They're usually not internet savvy and they're not changing the proxy. So Google will identify that right away and then they'll remove it immediately. So I've heard of as many as 20 bad reviews coming off of a Google Maps account when you do it the proper way. But that's, unique to competitors and people who are really just taking advantage of your business and just trying to basically destroy your reputation online. So I'd recommend that. Now, the last way to do it is to go ahead and go to your Google dashboard, which is right here. Okay, and one of the things with this is that when you delete a listing, okay, that's the way to do it is to remove it. You'd only want to do this option if you're not on the first page or you're not getting business from your listing. As you can see, bourbon is A, so it would not apply to them. This is not something that they would want to do because they show up for such a strong keyword as restaurants, which gets typed in millions of times a day nationwide. So, locally they're getting a lot of business, a lot of walk-in traffic. People are looking for restaurants. So I would not recommend this option for somebody who has exposure. Now, if you don't have exposure, then what you want to do, and it's a new listing, what you want to do is go to your Google dashboard, go ahead and hit delete. You want to make sure you hit the second option here. You don't want to hit the first one. When you hit the second option and you hit save, what it does is it suspends it from Google. So you're able to remove it completely from Google, and what you want to do is you want to go ahead and set up another Google Maps to that same address. When you do that, you're able to replicate the listing and have the same information with no bad reviews. Obviously, if it's a competitor, they're going to do it the same. What you want to do is you want to go through the legal review and have that removed. So, all in all, the best tip when it comes to Google is to make sure that you provide a good product and that you're not going to get blasted and you don't want to rip people off. So that's the first thing. And if you are a credible company that is getting blasted, usually it'll be a competitor and the legal review would be the way to go. Otherwise, like I said, you want to push them down by putting legitimate reviews, having, people, clients, you call them up, say, hey, I'd appreciate a review. Always promote your listing. You always want to tell people. If anybody says that you did a great job and you have a great establishment, you want to say, hey, would you mind go ahead and put a good review for me? Reviews have a great effect on search engine optimization. The more reviews a business has, especially good ones, the more likely it is to show up on the first page because Google looks at that as a credible company and they want to promote credible businesses. They don't want people with no reviews. They're more likely to showcase a business that is getting reviews, that's active, to make their search engine more credible and more user friendly. So, like I said, all in all, it's a pretty simple process. If you haven't verified your listing, go ahead and look for our other video, which will go over how to verify a business listing and kind of some tricks to do this on your own. If you have any questions at all, you can reach us here at upfrontconsultants.com. You can go to the Contact Us page. You can fill out the form, or you can call us or send an email to support at Upfront Consultants. We'll be happy to help you free of charge uh, claim your listing or to help you uh, get some bad reviews off or point you in the right direction. All right, well, thanks a lot and have a great day.